那么来去阿雅一下，做一下菲比的。
We're in parking orbit.
顺便挖挖矿。今天好冷，今天只有10度，晚上可能还不到10度，就一直下雨。台北的雨，台北冬天的雨，就是这么让人心烦。
Anomaly detected.
这种天气在家打电动就很好，也不用开暖气。然后今天那个冬季奥运会闭幕。
I found something.
今年看了花式溜冰很好看，艺术。然后雪板每个项目都很好看。所以我订的那个哈密运动款，9个月，可以在手机、平板、电脑都可以看。
Anomaly detected.
但是奥运结束了。
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
奥运结束就没啊，今年还有亚运会。这里还有那个吗？都没事。
We're in parking orbit. Scan complete.
Lucinia。OK， 所以我们去找。哎呀，这到底是哪一个啊？我那边就很难懂。这个人不一样，比前作好看很多。Phoebe，Let's go， Phoebe。Phoebe 了，不是 Phoebe。Phoebe 是他的绰号，本名十分的难懂。这段可不可以去？底下就降落，没有办法 skip。我们有什么呢？有人需要我，是谁
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city. I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, Eos needs a way to produce food to support population growth. They've requested quinoa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Eladin's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angaran ionic filters. There are engineers who work in the aqueducts here. I'll bet they have what we need.
On it. One filter coming up.
There's no end to it. Creepy bastard. 这是啥？哦 ，Fast Travel Station。天哪，全部都是点点 ，What the hell？ 谁叫我要去跟他讲话？他不都是我的错？啊，你有什么问题？讲。
You came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo. The cat got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance. You were his contact.
Good, good. Continue.
Ephra asked you to test me, see how I'd handle myself.
I told him you were smart.
The cat had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along. Help each other.
You proved it. This time at least. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but... Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Resources are scarce for us. If you'll take credits, I'll trade.
It's a start. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
来よ。買了。要是来る够贵。这是谁啊？这个应该买吧。我现在这么有钱，拜托。啊，这个不用。哎呦，这个好。我应该常用，这些都没得用。还有卖什么？没有卖枪，卖这些无为不为。拜。啊，我又错过了。哪里有需要帮助的人呢？啊，他在楼上。哪在楼上？不是楼上，是这里。栗子家。我来扫一下。Research Center. Hello? Need help?
Being cooperative. I appreciate that.
When you have a moment, Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor. I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies, navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
Yet here we are, strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Phoneron.
It's a privilege to meet you. Tell me about yourself.
I'm something of a pathfinder myself. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer. You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand.
I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Sure. Goodbye. Oh man.这有太多事情了。这游戏认真玩应该100个小时。强迫症的话。
The Moshae said you remember when the Ket arrived.
My father's oldest friend was chosen to be Volt's ambassador to the Ket. The day he left, they embraced as brothers. All the Ket sent back was his badge, and a holo recording I wasn't allowed to watch. I was too young to understand why everyone was scared, why my father mourned for months.
I can imagine how terrifying that was for a child.
What frightened me was seeing how helpless my parents felt. All our leaders were confused and fearful. The terror made us hesitate. That's when the Ket struck. They'll try the same with you. Be ready.
就这样。Just talk. All right.
I said you'd want to hear my experience with the Ket, to learn from it.
I do. Tell me about it.
They had just arrived. I was on a civilian shuttle to Volt when we received a message. The spaceport was on lockdown. Security concerns due to the Ket. We were supposed to land on a nearby moon and wait for the all clear. Instead of landing, the shuttle captain turned back. Something felt wrong, he said. Later we learned it was a Ket transmission to isolate us for capture. The captain had saved our lives.
The enemy uses confusion to take advantage of the vulnerable.
Many shuttles obeyed that false order. Those people were never seen again.
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
买。那我可以卖东西。不要是太丑，颜值太低。但是我也不要烂东西。Ugly thing. What's this? Ah. Phew. 这是什么？加 damage. Sure. 还有什么？啊，就这样一路聊天聊过去，刚刚的阅读测验。
Must find common ground. Exaltation affects us all.
这里也有一个。Right there is a 正前方，这个里面。
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. Tan out.
I've never lied to a director before.
Pathfinder.
是他吗？跟 Ambassador 讲话。
Pathfinder, it's a pleasure.
Ambassador.
I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I assume you're trained for first contact diplomacy.
I'm a social anthropologist with a linguistics background. Close enough for Director Tan. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Bye.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
Show me some gratitude. Okay. Hear anything? 右转。妈呀妈呀！你真的准备？
Do you work on water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Eladin.
If they're tough enough for Eladin, they deserve help. Here.
买，顺便卖东西。Finish them. Cat. Ugly thing. I don't want it.阿拉贡 Commando 这个我已经这个重复，这个也重复。OK， 那好，前面还有，Oh God, this is long. Long trip. 啊。 不，这一位吗？
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Please relax.
He's off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a cat. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters, see if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
You have attitude problem, sister. Oh, OK， 左边有一个问号，是你吗？
Pavara, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it. This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
Any insight you can give me on the Remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted Remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be Remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Alright.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
OK， 这个是什么？这我有东西啊。
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I picked this up. Any idea what it might be?
How in the skies did you find an Angaran star map? One that still works, even. It must be pre-Scourge. If we analyze it, we can learn where our people traveled before the Dark Age.
Do you know much about where your ancestors traveled?
No, not at all. The Scourge wiped out nearly everything. We're only just beginning to travel again.
Could they have made it to another galaxy? Like us?
It's possible. For all we know, there are entire Angaran worlds beyond our reach.
Is this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
Sun above. It's an ancient Ravan. A musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing this beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
You're already rebuilding. Look at Aya.
We have a long way to go. In any case, relics like this help us.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Oh, museum trade.先跟还有人哦，里面呢？
If that should have come to me.
Axel, I'm all right.
You almost died. What's she doing here?
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Axel, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. She risked her life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I want to be allies. Equal allies.
You don't even treat your own equally. Isn't that why the Krogan left?
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do not trust them, Siobhan.
Axel. He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant. But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
There's still time to bring him around.
I want to believe that, but his hatred towards aliens...
I'll prove we can be trusted.
I hope so.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from Eos. Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Alright. 等我先回来。好呀，是啊，这里外口等我。PB， 卖个2点，我来看。PB， 你要干嘛 ？PB。
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
Acha. I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no... punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now?
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Be sure you do. You're a handful, even sober.
It's true. By design. Makes people less likely to try to handle me. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Okay. Okie-dokie. 为什么又有这个？又升级了 ！My God！ 哎，先留着啊，现在升也没用。然后走出去，左转。这就令人头昏眼花。同学 ，talk to me.
The Moshae said we should speak. You remember the Ket's arrival?
One of them came to our city on a vow to offer lavish gifts. We lined up along the street to watch the alien walk with our ambassador. As it passed, it stopped and knelt in front of me. I still dream of what it said. Young one, you are meant for greatness.
Now I know why my arrival had everyone on edge.
When I saw you walk with Paran through our city, I hoped the guards would kill you. I will never trust outsiders again.
Okay, 2 more. 一路聊天过来，他就在我面前，是谁？并不是面前。
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears, there's nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about. If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help. Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
If Jaal takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him. Can you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jaal is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged ion gel. The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy. We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
I'm sorry.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar, kinda.
I would be interested to study biotics.
Bye.
I'll get moving.
Ishare.
Ishare. 哦咦，我就知道有东西可以扫。像我这么好学的女孩儿。给我。
My people on Kadar are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
累了。Goodbye. Thank you. これなんだ？那么厉害哦！刚刚忘记扫。啊，对了，他说这个。
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis-Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our man.
It took humanity 8 years to get a Citadel embassy back home. Pretty impressive to get one here so fast.
All it took was handling some remnant.
It'll take more to keep this partnership going. Ambassador Riala will handle the embassy. Let's us focus on everything else.
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me?
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
The Vassal never accounted for outsiders living on Aya.
There's only so much room. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I believe you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
Okay. Fair enough. Hi. 你有卖什么 ？Show me.
You again.
Me again. Give me some love. Alright. 这个是啥？哦 ，damage 很强哎，一次2颗，拜托。啥玩意儿？他是卖枪的、哦。安嘎拉，干我就厉害 ？I don't think so. Hi. Wait. Oi. 啊，呼。不，我在跟我不存在的观众讲话。Ambassador. Do. 啊？
这个本来就有黑点点吗？
是啊。
它不是发霉。
你妈就怂。
Pathfinder. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya.
I've heard of it. Why?
Angara are selling their slots to come here so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Governor Shai is on our side. She'll know what to do.
You're right. We need to solve this problem together. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director Tan immediately.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
I don't need anything. Okay. 还好跑一趟就跑完了，这里只是点点多，其实地图不大，只是绕来绕去的。Now， Dude， 你要的东西我都已经拿来了。
I found Kiloa seeds for Eos. Is this enough?
It's perfect. I'll make sure Eos gets them. More of your outposts need help, if you have time. Vol's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. A solar amplifier would give them a boost. The solar technicians here may have the required parts.
I'll see what I can find. Here, I have the antibiotics for Kadara. Will the settlers be okay?
Once they have these, they'll be fine. I'll make sure they know who to thank.
Yeah, thank me.
I managed to find an ionic filter for Elodin. Make sure they get it.
I'll get this delivered right away. They'll be relieved to have enough water.
Alright. Now. 还要跟谁讲话？哦，干，在那里，这有点尴尬。来，拜托，飞快一点。SSD 呢 ？SSD。哇，我已经感觉变暖了。
真的吗？
假的。没有骗人啦，我觉得有一点暖都不晓得是我心理作用还是真的。
You work on the solar panels. Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Yes, show it to me. 不能少。Alright. 万事屋。
Here, I found the solar amplifier for Vold.
They'll be happy to see this. No more power outages. Thank you, Pathfinder.
No. 没事了。再来要去哪？好，回去念读 email。Sure, why not? 好。卡达拉。哦。好，读 email， 然后跟他那个 meeting。还要去 Eos， 天哪，好多地方要去。咻，飞走。
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
Alright.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Sure. Inspiration. New project. Oh, sure. Of course. What else? The Angara have a bar where PB got tipsy. She's a fleet, even alert, but sourced. She's a pixie. Very funny. Hopper. PB 在哪里 ？PB。
Puck.
You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pock?
Yep. Proof of concept. To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Zap. I like it.
Yeah, it's edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
Tell me.
I'm all ears.
So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
What would we be looking for?
That's the point. We don't know what all is out there, so we don't know even what to look for. I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown, to find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REM tech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pock and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
The project 就麻烦呢。Hello, Pock. Pock is cute. Baby. Alright. 然后要找那个谁，那个女的 ，What's her name？
Now is not a good time to be talking to me, Pathfinder.
Drac, listen.
Why? Your actions told me everything I need to know. Now walk away and give me time to calm down before I do something we'll both regret.
I'm sorry. I'm just... sorry.
Go.
Grandpa is pissed. I'm sorry, Grandpa. Sorry, Grandpa. 这个我手机下 APP。What? Why? You kidding me? Let's try again. Oh, fuck you.
Still thinking about the Turian Ark, Mason and Avidus. I hope Avidus is doing all right.
Time heals all wounds, as they say.
Heals the wound, doesn't erase it. You don't lose someone like that without scarring.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the Initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
So why weren't you on the Turian Ark?
Our dad left Palaven with us long before the Ark even existed. I don't know if we really count as members of Turian society anymore.
No,
but who needs all those rules anyway, right?
How did you hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Short answer, Kesh. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the Initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
Alright.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Sure. That's cool.
Suvi, play the full distress call from Prodromos.
Right away.
Right away.
This is the Initiative Outpost Prodromos on Eos. We're in need of assistance. Tempest, this one is for you. We've got hostiles inbound. No ground activity, but there soon will be. Pathfinder, we need you. Going dark until it's resolved. We're not giving up Eos again. Out.
Could use more information than just hostiles and the worry of escalation.
Could be he's worried it's not a simple attack. If someone's willing to risk attacking Prodromos, your first outpost...
They're trying to make a point. Keep the nav fresh. I'll be on the bridge soon.
Understood.
Right. Okay. Joe.要那个谁呢？伊德啦，靠腰，小查某别送。这个 fuck is called? Check the trap.
Pathfinder, the trap you set in the cargo bay, we got a blip. I think something's in there.
Okay, let's see. 有，我在跟你讲。
Hi there. You must be the one eating all our cereal.
这是 hamster 吗 ？No， 这只比较丑。
Hey, it's okay. No one's going to eat you.
What the hell? Oh, you're cute. Ooh.
You're the most adorable critter I've met in Andromeda so far. Not counting Suvi. I should find you somewhere safer than our cargo bay.
好可爱，好吧？不是，它要有毛啊，没有毛不可爱啊。
How about a nice warm cage in my quarters and all the cereal you can eat? Guess everybody around here needs a home.
Yes. 可爱。Good job, me. Now, here is. 哦，我找到你了。
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Sure.
Sure. What do you need?
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a Pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish it?
What kind of project?
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you.
Sure. Why not? 闹。来，我的 quarter， 我的老鼠嘞。啊！我捡到一只老鼠，我捡到一只太空老鼠 ，so cute。
Hello, Sarah. Your choice aboard the Solarian Ark was not an easy one. Your father approached such moral quandaries differently.
Seems like everybody has an opinion on who I left behind. Even you.
I share your actions. I do not judge them. Alec treated death as a problem to be solved. I have now encountered it several times. His death, and your own.
And what have you learned about dying from us?
The self is forged by experiences. Death is the only experience that ends the self before it's understood. So, is death completion? Or an expression cut short before it reaches its full solution, giving a different answer? I can see why it fascinates you.
你觉得我的牙齿有比较整齐吗？
当然有啊。
那你觉得已经够了吗？已经很整齐了吗？
那我的嘞？
你后面咬住，你的咬合好浅哦。
你现在变咬合专家了 ？Are you？
没有，我咬住后面是这样子。
对的，我是讲你现在变咬合专家了。
可是没有完全咬合。
What's your point？
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Right. 好，来去 Eos. I have decided. 然后要带那个谁去 ？Cora。哦，不对，我要带很多人。这是的。Oh yeah.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
According to that astronomer on Aya, a satellite should be here.
I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone.
You mean destroyed?
I mean, gone. Destruction would leave debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
Debris. 没有了。Okay. Alright. My God. 啊，是这个音乐。对了，我要去。
Ready to fly, Pat. What the?
Find something?
Something pinged us. An ID request. The Tempest auto-responded.
We'll keep an eye out in the sector.
谁拼我？
What the hell happened?
Anti-trackback measure? Drive system overloaded. Not quick enough, though. I got a serial that has triggered an alert.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
What is going on?
This is Milky Way. Fuck this shit.
Tracking a remnant architect.
小贱人，他已经死了。啊哈，啊哈，集合。带谁去？
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Sorry to keep you in the dark, Pathfinder, but there are eyes on this planet.
We didn't see much traffic from orbit.
It's there. But hopefully you can get ahead of this before it turns into something bad. See you soon. Thanks for coming. Knew you'd be up for it.
I need answers. You said there were hostiles inbound.
We've had raids. With all our scientific gizmos, we expected pirates. But not this.
4-5, repeat. Stockpile complete. Waiting for beacon. Launch on detection. Repeat. 1, 2, 3.
What am I hearing, Bradley?
Here's my worry. Maybe the raids we've seen were just a decoy, so someone could do a slow tactical build-up in the Black Rock.
Tactical? You mean military?
No. That was an Angaran voice. He means Rokar. That's why he called us.
An attack on our first outpost? Can you imagine how the Nexus would react?
Exactly the response Axul wants.
I'm sure we can check it out without drawing too much attention.
You're the person for the job. I hope I'm wrong, Pathfinder. I didn't want to bring this kind of thinking to Andromeda. Head to Black Rock Tand. I'll transmit the nav point for the signal.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm good. You're here. Yeah, so listen. She's only got a minute or two, and she's in rare form today. Just to warn you.
What?
She's here kickstarting repopulation protocols, reversing the chemical procreation blockers for colonists. Calls it boosting the batter. She's gonna try and get you to do it.
Well.
That is what she's here to do. Woman takes her job seriously.
Hey, if you're cool with it. I mean, makes no never mind to me. No chance I'll ever oops a baby into the world.
Am I interrupting something?
Ah, Jill. About time. This is...
Save it. I asked you both to stop by, remember? Ryder, pleasure. I know we're all very busy, so I have only one question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
What the hell did you do to him? It's like he's an adult or something. He can even have a mature conversation without it degrading into pot shots. Unless I take it there. What's your secret?
I sneaked into the stasis pods and switched him with another baby.
My boy's in good hands. Okay, you're both off the hook. So glad I got to meet you, Ryder.
Likewise.
Is cool. All right. Oh, no way. Oh, not this. PB 的，等一下再说。我也闻到阴谋的味道。阴谋。Wait, can I? What? Oh, shit. Ow. 怎么会有一个传送点是在？有点过去。什么烂传送点？知道吗？你怎么就甲我讲拍了60点钟啊？你怎么甲我讲这个时间？天不会的。哇，风景真好啊！这个游戏可惜就是没有那个拍照模式，可能就会有点漂亮。我刚刚把车开过来，那车会可以开在那个桥上。
Here, ready to see what I've got?
Yeah.
So where's your mystery project?
Not far. Soil converter. No remnant terraformer, but it makes sandy dirt into something useful. Eventually. Add seeds, some rain, and you've got a garden.
Oh, beautiful.
That's right. You wanted a garden of your own.
It'll take years. I might not even see it. But that's okay. Asari think in centuries. Lay a foundation, then step away. Let it grow into something you might never expect. Pathfinder training was my foundation. Gave me a whole galaxy of directions I could go. I don't need someone else's plan. Just a good beginning. The first seeds of a garden. One I started with my friend.
Should I get my straw hat and overalls for this?
Never change, Ryder.
Yes, What's that?
Ready? 1, 2.
Oh, beautiful. It's beautiful. Bye-bye. 我喜欢这个。Thank you. A foundation.应该可以看到它开花吧 ？Can I？ 是啊。You're free to go. Tick tick boom. 这个震动震哪一国的？好 ，Now。做你的
An Asari told me she'd been a dancer in the afterlife. Does your species also believe in reincarnation?
No. Afterlife was a shithole bar. If she survived that to come here, she probably does feel reborn.
What is this? Explain.他们在互咬。What?
Let's do this!
稀溜溜。 啊？这里又没有路。Wait。我跳去哪里？我是不懂的。跳比赛。哎。不会跳的人得不到奖品。所以嘞，我应该能跳上去咯。
Well, this is the right place. Let's find the tech we're after. Here's the first piece of REM-tech, PB.
Awesome. 1 down, 2 to go. Syncing with my scanner. The second piece is on Havarl. Uploading coordinates.
We claim this site, initiative scum!
Outlaws!
Guess we're not the only ones interested in this tech.
They wanted the REM tech. Wonder why.
We got the piece we came for. We can move on.
Ding, ding, ding.这是缺哪一个？Trip mine。Sucker punch 还没有 ，right， OK， 再来就是那个
Almost at Blackrock Tand.
That is definitely a Roca signal.
Understood. Eyes open.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Bradley was right. Rokar on site.
Watch for reserves after the first assault.
Thanks for the tip. Jaal, are we clear?
We're clear. And we still have Bradley's signal.
Right. Let's see what they were protecting.
This worries me. Roca are not pirates.
This signal can call dropships to a precise location.
That's the Roca strike. The scout would have placed the beacon in the center of Prodromos.
Telling Axul exactly where to strike.
Bradley, Blackhawk was a Rokar scout at home.
Shit. Glad you put an end to that.
This job is half done. We need to ensure they don't come back.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
Technically third. We lost the first two.
Promise and resilience.
What are you planning?
We use their beacon. They want a target, let's give them one. On our terms.
Site 2 is still powered. You could broadcast from the old comm array.
Bait and switch at Site 2. Let's go.
Good idea. 那么聪明的Site 2里面Site 2里的哦。我上个厕所。被脱一件外套了。回来了。继续往南边走。Sorry. Side 1 the promise.
Sam, you have a location for this Rokar beacon?
Yes, Pathfinder. Site 2 communications array.
Well, let's not keep Axul waiting.
Nav point marked for Rokar signal upload.
Hit the button. It'll draw them right to us.
We know this place. They don't.
We'll give them a fight.
Starting Rokar signal upload.
Are they heading toward us?
The Rokar have altered course.
Now might be a good time to take cover.
Human, I told you you'd know soon enough. The beacon is live. You
couldn't stop our scouts.
They bought it. Hold until they're on the ground.
Ready and waiting.
Outlaws!
Let's do this! Poor guy. Should have run instead of putting up a fight. Resilience, promise, or like death and starvation. Well, I know who's not naming our next outpost. They're onto us. Where are they going?
I'll tell you. Site 1. We overcharged the power relay to draw them in.
Aksul's not going to be happy about that.
Promise, here we come. Ugh, that body. What happened? A scan might help us figure that out.
觉得我预期会变热，所以我先打。好了，我觉得变热，我再跟你讲啦。又要关。什么东西的
Aksul, the Pathfinder is coming. Motherless. Everyone prepare to defend.
Sounds like they're losing their support.
还是会啊。当然会啊，我一天大概有3次，真的啊。这样讲就有点厉害，可以不要这样。
That's the last of them. We did it, Ryder.
Pathfinder, Aksul's shuttle is leaving orbit.
I'll remember this. We're not finished. You are today, and we'll be ready next time. Come.
These shield masks are protecting against the radiation, but they're wearing out fast.
你又饿了吗？不是，我在吃东西。哦 ，OK， 嗯。晚上吃那么多。对。晚上吃很多饭。好，这还有一点饭。你不是说还有点饭？那就没有。 不要，谁要吃几颗啊？我是老鼠啊。
Pathfinder?
The Rokar attack is over.
We'll know what to watch for in the future. It can't just be this old man and his hunches. Special thanks to our friend Jaal. It helps to show we're not all on opposite sides.
We can't assume anyone could be an enemy. That's no way to live.
We're not planning on it.
How's the team holding up?
A little shell-shocked. Can't blame them.
Maybe I should say something?
If you like.
This was a hell of a day, and you all deserve whatever break you want. You've built a fine home. The initiative still exists because of your efforts here. Reward yourself, Padromos. You've earned it.
So, when do we get back to work?
No vacation asked or expected. We lose sometimes, but if they have the choice to keep going, they'll take it. This wasn't a good day, but it was another day. You gave them that. Your people, Ryder.
You are my people.还蛮长的呢。
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
All clear.
Ryder, could we chat?
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
I don't believe it! Gil's reconfigured our entire nav array. O'Connell risked a dozen spacewalks putting that in place. Damn it!
Callow, don't.
Take the helm. I've had enough of this. You don't give a damn what my team and I went through to build this ship.
No, I don't. I care about us surviving out here, and if that means redesigning...
You don't have the right!
All right, let's talk this out. What's going on?
I'm doing my job, and he's undoing it because... Hell if I know.
You weren't here. We had to get all kinds of new tech working in a single starship. 50-hour shifts, epiphanies, accidents. Humans can forget. Solarians can't. To me, it's all still happening. My team is here. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Their legacy.
I can see how you'd feel that way.
Seriously? Look, Callow, your people did a great job, but they're dead. And they couldn't have anticipated half the problems in Helios. Like the Scourge. If we don't adapt, we'll die too. Is that what you want their legacy to be?
Gutting a complex ship out in space isn't adapting. It's irresponsible and disrespectful.
The Tempest is ours now. She has to serve our mission first in whatever capacity we need. Gil, change whatever you have to.
I wonder, in time, will strangers be treating your achievements so carelessly?
Peace and quiet, finally. Thanks, Ryder.
Okay, show's over. Back to it.
还真的很死。OK， 你现在
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
你应该是这里的吗？我不缺钱。为什么一直 offline？ Fuck. Check my email.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Ryder, tell me about the satellite you found.
Director, what are you talking about?
My alert identified a ZK resource tracker. They're emergency tech, full of overrides so they can bypass protocol. They were designed by Dr.Zoe Jean Kennedy. She disappeared with the Exiles. If her tech has shown up, that could give someone a backdoor to steal from your outposts.
Why were these trackers allowed to bypass protocols?
They're supposed to be hubs, to rapidly track and pull resources if lives are at stake somewhere. That's why they weren't deployed. Tan didn't like anyone bypassing his rubber stamp.
If this satellite is new, how has it kept up with our security measures?
That's a very good question.
She disappeared with the Exiles, but you aren't calling her one?
She sympathized, but we'd never let an expert like that go. She was vital. But in the chaos, a lot of things, and people, went missing.
What was Dr. Kennedy's role in the initiative?
She designed the orbital beacons, forward stations, and half the kit in the Tempest. She'd ram and upgrade through before the requisition was on Tan's desk. Dr. Kennedy disappeared along with the Exiles. That was a big loss.
Pretty extreme to set up a personal alert. Why do that?
A lot of Dr. Kennedy's projects were unofficial.
But you backed them, like these trackers?
I don't want some asshole using my access codes to cut a backdoor into our resources, or Tan blaming me for it. But I also want to know what happened to her.
If we have to find the tech or the person, where do we begin?
You got a sliver of data from the first tracker. With more scans, maybe Suvi can assemble a point of origin. Obviously, these trackers are being deployed where initiative tech is concentrated. That means outposts. I'd bet there's more trackers in outpost systems. That's where you search for whoever's doing this.
And when we find them?
They're stealing our resources. My concern is Dr. Kennedy, her tech, their lives. In that order.
Meeting room. 我们有这个room吗？哼。
Jaal, I'm in the meeting room.
Right behind you, Ryder. Pulling up the message.
Jaal Ahmadarav, you always were a short-sighted fool. Helping an outsider instead of your own people. You're unfit to bear your family's name.
Okay, this guy is really starting to piss me off.
He always was a Vishanan.
Vesha what?
Someone pleased with his own shit. We've never gotten along.
I'm still learning about Angara, but that sounded more personal than a childhood rivalry.
He's too smart to attack me directly. Aksul wants us to do something reckless. Let's not give him the satisfaction.
How's it going?
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Oh god.
We just got pinged by another of those ZK trackers.
Let's try to get close enough to pull some data.
On it.
Probe away.
Tracker ahead. Looks active.
Ease up on it. We need a point of origin. That is when Twitchy self-destruct.
Wait, just let me stick a predictive model in this fragment. There, a common vector, maybe a point of origin.
Good job. Let's go.
实用的女人。那我都来了。喂。
Vold orbit is steady. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Anomaly found.
Starship wreckage.
We're here, Ryder. Nav point where the three Sabers supposedly attacked a supply ship.
I'm getting a unique radiation signature from the scans. I think their drive's leaking ESO.
Does it lead anywhere?
I'm only getting a general vector. If we scan the other sites, we could narrow it down. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. I found something.
Pathfinder, this is the exact nav point indicated by the ZK trackers.
Right. Addison's request. Let's see if this helps us find her missing scientist.
Damn it. The shuttle's just a relay. But I think we can get in their feeds. Hold on.
Signal's through. Ready for coordinate transferring. Who the fuck? We've been found. Deadhead the comms.
Here we go again. I'm the Pathfinder!
A Pathfinder? One finally showed?
Harlan, stop talking.
Is that Dr. Kennedy? Are you okay? Director Addison is concerned about you and your tech.
Keep them talking, Ryder. Tracing.
All I want is to stop the stealing. I have outposts of people trying to start their lives.
Outpost starting lives, huh?
Let them see, Harlan.
They just forwarded Dr. Kennedy's medical profile. Ryder!
She's pregnant. That woman is pregnant.
That woman knows full well the state she's in.
Chemical blockers were standard for cryo. We were supposed to wait until we were stable.
And when was that going to be? Everything was going wrong. The Nexus had no plan. You're with Addison? Well, she fell in line with Tan, said we couldn't add new mouths until we were stable. But this wasn't about waiting until we could afford a house. We were dying. So I left, with enough meds for Harlan and I to get off the blockers.
How far along? Dr. Kennedy, how long?
8 months, give or take.
We're not going back. You're not getting my tech. We'll be fine without you. Tell Addison. Fuck it, don't tell her anything. Kill it.
They flashed the core. Couldn't get a trace.
Addison will want to hear about this. And I've got questions for her.
哇，这真是令人意外。什么情形啊 ？The little， 哈哈，是个双关语。The little things that matter。双关语就是 little thing， 但它只有 s。
Director Addison, I have a sighting on your missing Dr. Kennedy and her trackers.
She's alive?
And 8 months pregnant.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
She didn't disappear. Dr. Kennedy left to try and have a child. You really had no clue?
I knew she wanted us to fast-track the schedule, but we had no worlds. We were going to lose people. I wasn't going to watch babies die, too. Of all the stupid, irresponsible, selfish... She was always like this, even back on Earth. She talked me into this, and now we have to save her tail.
How?
Wait, what did Dr. Kennedy talk you into?
She's an old university friend. We were catching up, and she mentioned a project she was training for.
The Andromeda Initiative?
She'd still be here if I wasn't forced to tell her no a year ago.
What was the timetable for stopping the contraceptives everyone got before cryo?
Before Prodromos? It was to be determined.
You had to know that would frustrate people.
It was the only answer we could give. The alternative was more mouths and more death.
Dr. Kennedy seems to have a group with her. Stealing aside, she has support.
How long will that last? She's the smartest person I know, but she jumps without looking. Ryder, we have 2 speeches banked for the first child in Andromeda. Trust me, you want the one for the good outcome.
We know how to find her. We find more of her ZK trackers.
Hopefully you can draw them out by placing more outposts. If she hasn't changed the protocol.
She's 8 months. She may be distracted.
This is a complete shit show. Find them, Pathfinder. The first human child in Andromeda can't just disappear.
哎呀，这样还。他这个跑的姿势还真难看。My God！ 我非找到他不可，他妈的！满人说没得找他。
Just detected a ZK tracker.
Scans ready. We need Dr. Kennedy's location.
Understood, believe me. Something's different, Pathfinder. An Angara signal in the tracker.
What?
Try and get me the last message through.
Attached. We find the source. This tech will give us initiative access. The breeder is also a symbolic target. No mercy.
Rokar targeting Dr. Kennedy. Suvi, do we have her?
Negative. We need another tracker.
Damn it.
Pathfinder, I've detected the last ZK tracker we need.
Right. We need to find Dr. Kennedy before the Rokar.
Calla was right. Signs of Ket. But I'm getting data. The 4 trackers give us a point of origin on Vold.
That planet has no shortage of leftover Ket.
We don't want a baby near Exaltation, or Rokar. We have to find them on Vold.
Sure.
beginning approach.
Vold orbit is steady.
Let me think.
Approaching the LZ.
它终于坏了，这东西终于坏了，给我这镜头看。它会显示吗？还真的有 ，This is crazy。
Easy to teach.
在下面，在下面47公尺，好。对啊，对。 会吓死了，好苦。
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
That'll show.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal.
这个是可，我蛮无聊，我真无聊。
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. There may be something here that is relevant to your search for Angaran artifacts. This seems to be Angaran, but I can't find any data on it.
Maybe Available will know more about it. Put it in cargo.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
还可以直接飞出去。
Personnel, we need help.
This is the Pathfinder. There may be Rokar and Ket closing on you.
No, not now.
This does not sound good. Can you make a run for it?
Running is unlikely, Pathfinder.
Oh, this is getting messy.
Tempest, Dr. Kennedy will need an escape vector ASAP.
Understood.
Turret! Looks like it needs power.
Tell them to hurry!
We hear you, Doctor. Hold on.
I'm on someone else's schedule. Give me a gun.
She's not really.
about it, Kennedy?
We're safe. He's safe.
Yes! Get clear, Doctor. But we have to wrap this up with Addison.
Understood, Pathfinder.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Minerals have been depleted in this location.
PB said she wanted to talk to you.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Oh, come on, think. I need something.
Who are you talking to?
Ryder, shit. You shouldn't sneak up on someone like that. I'm just talking to myself. Don't tell me you never do that.
You seem stressed.
No kidding. I'm not built for this kind of homesteading. Don't like people knowing where I am, where my stuff is. Ugh!
What's your usual solution?
Usually, I cut bait. Scram, strike out on my own. When I felt like this back home, I'd look for a zero-G chamber, or at least an isolation tank. Someplace to just drift away. I could really use that now.
If I may, gravity can be overridden in the escape pod. You can create a zero-G chamber.
Of course! Sam, you're a genius. It's easy. It'll make a huge difference, Ryder. You'll see. You know, there's room for two.
That's all I need to hear.
And this should do it. Close your eyes. Relax. Let yourself go. This hits the spot.
What spot?
Ryder.
Yeah?
Thank you for this.
Okay. Washington Addison Town Hall.
Bitcon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, I have Dr. Kennedy on the channel. She is Very tired, but alive.
And the baby?
Lungs like a banshee, and safe.
And now that you're back in the fold, it's the Initiative's job to keep you safe.
We fought off Ket and Rokar. Those threats won't just go away.
That's the Nexus way. Shut the doors and hope. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful as hell, but it won't be long before none of this matters. There's others out there. I was just furthest along. If you want us safe, make it all safe.
Prodromos has started reversing the procreation blockers. You'll fit right in.
It's not too far. If you ever want to talk.
I haven't changed, Foster.
That's what I hoped you'd say.
You never said what name you chose. Maybe Pathfinder? Sarah's good too.
No, it's David. David Edward, for an old friend. Goodbye, Ryder, and thank you.
Well, that's not too bad, I guess. No. 那个紫色的家伙呢？哦，这惊喜的耶！哇塞！
You more than anyone know how dangerous Axul is.
Why were they allowed to speak with him?
They aren't children anymore. We can't control their every move. You remember how you were.
Please, Jaal.
I'll bring them home.
This is obviously a bad time.
No. Please stay. My being alone won't help anything. 3 of my brothers and sisters have joined the Rokar. Axul has poisoned them with his hatred of aliens.
And your mothers want you to bring them back.
The Rokar have made camp at the Forge. Many consider it the birthplace of our civilization. Axul likely believes this bold move will create more fanatics for his cause. Ryder, he has my family. But I don't think I can do this alone.
You don't have to. Just tell me the time and place.
No hesitation. You are a good friend. I have a contact who's been monitoring the Rokar. I'll set up a rendezvous with her.
Okay, sure.
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, My squatter's paradise is all the more cluttered. What's up?
Nothing.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
这房间很近啊。
Vold orbit is steady.
哦，这里简直是不是天。Should I call it a day? 用用看，没用过。
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Any word on Duvint and the others?
No. All traffic and communication from the forge have stopped. It's under Aksul's control now.
Any advice on how to get inside?
My shuttle can drop you nearby, but that's about all I can do. Ephra doesn't want to make enemies of the Rokar unless we have to.
We'll keep a low profile.
Howdy! Welcome back.
Howdy.这个我有。我现在穿的是什么？
Hey, y'all. What do you need?对了，我穿的这个， Howdy! Welcome back.
Avka says you need a ride to the forge.
Be quieter. Be better.
Not a miracle worker, but I'll do my best. You ready?
Let's do this. Jaal, you sure you want me here? Bring in an outsider.
We'll give the Roka a different perspective. Just follow my lead. We'll get my family back. Carefully. We don't want to alert the Roka.
It'd be easier if we knew where to find your family.
The Moshai brings all of her students to the forge. I know my way around. The Govatan, a welcome center, is up ahead. It's deserted. The Govatan is usually filled with travelers.
Avka said no traffic in or out.
Doesn't explain where everyone went.
Where are the Roka?
Why is the forge so important?
It's one of the few ruins that predates the Scourge.
You hear that?
Aksum's voice.
Thought you said you got them all.
I did. Who must have?
Alien, kill it.
Shit. No one heard that.
They shot first. We have to defend ourselves.
Counted for. What does that mean?
Were they Rounding them up?
So much for going in quiet. Didn't give us a choice.
Surrender's not an option with your Oka. Take them out!
Kill them! Bring the police to a school! Road car, all sides!
Don't give them an opening!
Repositioning. It's not over yet!
Keep fighting!
Damn, they're tough bastards!
Just a little longer!
Know we're here. Maybe that will flush them out. It's locked. Sam, any suggestions?
I detect electrical wiring underground, Pathfinder. You can use the scanner to follow the wires.
Fear the aliens. Stir up anger. There. Doors should be unlocked.
Sucker punch. 这个奖杯有什么问题 ？Sucker punch， 为什么拿不到？ OK， 叫我用那个，讨厌。
There's a bridge to the ruins beyond those doors. My family should be there.
Roka didn't want us going that way. How are we going to get to them now?
We'll have to jump down. Or not.
We've got company! Sharpshooters! We need to get to higher ground!
Aksul must have sent reinforcements!
got the advantage!
Push to higher ground!
Stay focused!
We're almost through! Ammo check! Up that ledge.
你要我用耳机吗？好。哦，睡觉关你什么事啊？我，嘿啊。啊，你毋是要困啊？你开迄个啦。我的耳机。我这个任务打完就好。
Do these markings mean something?
Some think it is an ancient version of Shelesh, our trade language. But no one's been able to decipher it.
Sam, can you make anything of it?
The markings appear to share more similarities with remnant glyphs than with...
It feels so different than anywhere else we've been.
Huh. 会吗？我不知道，你讲很大声。要看他 pick up 多少。
Intruders have reached the nest!
I count 3. Wait! I know those voices.
Lathul! Go for backup!
Lathul! Wait! Stop! It's Jaal. Jaal, is that you? Barrage, our mothers sent me. All of them?
Did our mothers send this human too?
Jaal, you didn't tell me your sister was such a badass.
Your people are a joke.
Tevint, please.
Why'd they send you? Because we've lost enough to the kid. They're afraid to lose you to this insane cause. But, Jaal... I want you to meet my friend, Sarah, so you can see that Aksul is wrong.
Trust me, we have as much to give you as you have to give us. We all win.
Who cares?
The Angara don't want anything you have.
We don't need you.
Jaal, our mothers want us to live truthfully.
It's because I love my mother that I will die for this cause. Aksul is going to blow this place
up.
That's why he sent the researchers away.
Stop.
He has bombs.
Talking.
Stolen from your people.
Those bombs go off, it'll look like the Initiative did it.
We have to disarm them.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
No. The bombs in the forge. I'm okay, Jaal. I'll be fine.
You gonna make it?
I hate Aksul. Don't let him win.
You got it.
I'm glad you're here. Find those bombs. If Aksul's willing to blow up the forge, there's nothing he won't do. Ryder, if he shows up...
I know. Follow your lead.
Bombs are already set.
How long do we have?
A few minutes at most.
Less talking, more shooting! One down.
Now the others! Watch your head!
Enemy shuttle inbound! Think Tavit warned them?
Maybe. Doesn't matter now. Watch the pillars! Hold.
Okay, all the bombs are disarmed. Now just the rogue car to worry about.
Don't go easy on them.
Stab down! If bombs go off, they'll die too.
They want to die for their cause.
高级。